Alright, so once again, good morning everyone. So, my name is Roberto Dumapig Almirol and I am your MAPEH teacher for today. This time, I am going to voice over about our topic, about physical activity programs. So first, let's have our objectives. So we do have, first is to conduct physical activity and physical fitness assessment of family, school peers. Second is prepare the physical activity program. Third one is executes the skills involved in the sport. Fourth one, lastly, displays tolerance and acceptance of individuals with varying skills and abilities. Physical activity programs. It is planned, repetitive, and structured activities with aims to improve or enhance the components of physical fitness. Benefits of physical activity. First is it improves muscular and cardiorespiratory fitness. It improves bones and functional health. It lessens the risk of hypertension, coronary heart disease, stroke, diabetes, various types of cancers like breast cancers and colon cancers and depressions. It lessens the risk of falls or vertebral fractures and the fundamentals to energy balance and weight control. Terms to consider in creating physical activity program. First is frequency. It pertains to how many times a week you do the physical activity. Intensity. It pertains to how hard the physical activity. It is described as low, moderate, or vigorous activity or exercises. Type. It refers to the kind or what physical activity you are doing. The time. It pertains to how long the sessions last. The nature and background of sport volleyball. This lesson was written for you to describe the natures and backgrounds of the sport, execute the skills involved in it, displays tolerance and acceptance of individuals with varying skills and abilities. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify the nature and background of volleyball and appreciate it as a sport through executing the skills involved in it. Let's see if you have a prior knowledge about volleyball. Choose the words that you think is related to volleyball. So just write down on your 1/4 sheet of paper and pass it on the comment box below. The Director of Physical Education in Young Men's Christian Associate in Holyoke, Massachusetts, USA, named William G. Morgan, created the sport volleyball in 1895. The elements of basketball, tennis, baseball, and handball are combined together to create this sport. William named it as a mentonate. The professors from the Springfield College in Massachusetts noticed the varying natures of the games and proposed the volleyball as the name of the sport. The Federations International de Volleyball, or FIVB, was founded in 1947 and they governed all forms of volleyball on a global level. So now let's proceed on the facilities in volleyball court. First is the court dimensions. Below is the illustrations of a court in volleyballs with measurements. So just look at it. Second is the net. It is about the center or center line. For the women completion, it is 7 feet and 4 inches above the ground and 6 feet above for the men. Third one is pole. It is set 36 feet apart and 3 feet further out from the sidelines. Fourth one is the antenna. It is attached to the net at each end. The purpose of the antenna is to give the referee players and 8 to judge if the ball is playing or out of bounds. It is often red and white in color. The patterns consist of larger red part followed by the large white part repeatedly. Fifth one is the ceiling height. The height of the ceiling should be 23 feet or higher. Sixth one is the ball. It is a spherical ball. It is a spherical ball made from leather or synthetic leather with the circumference of 25.6 to 26.4 and weight of 9.2 to 9.99 ounce. The game is played by 2 teams with 6 players each. To gain score, the players should hit the ball using the hands over the net and to the opponent's court in such manner that the opponent is unable to return the ball. The match can last for more than 1 hour to 1 hour and 30 minutes, but the clock is not a factor. The game continues until one team has won 3 games. Basic skills in playing basketball. We have the serving. So there are 2 types of serving, the underhand serving or the overhand serving, brother. And also the sidearm serving, the passing, digging and sitting, spiking and blocking. So that's all for today, and I hope you learned something from our discussion for today. And again, if you have further questions, you may raise in this link or you may comment down below. So that's all for today. Have a blessed day, everyone. Stay home, stay safe, and always wear your base mask. Goodbye, and thank you so much for listening and watching.